welcome to this vlog. This vlog will be about talking about Blackpool and talking about things you do when it's really hot. Because Britain is going through a heat wave and it's really hot. I didn't tell on my face, that's why I'm red. So the first thing is Blackpool. And it won't take that long, then it'll be about heat wave. So, if you're going to Blackpool, pack the things you need, and if you're looking for a cheap hotel, go to the one that we went to. I think it was a Best Western. I think it was £50 a night. Small rooms, but if you need a bigger room for any reason, you would have to pay more. But with Blackpool, you probably won't be staying in the room long enough for it to be a problem. So the size, perfect for me and Mum. And for the price, it was actually big for the price. So yeah. So look up reviews, choose from the price, and this one was the one that pets were allowed in, mainly dogs. So yeah, look good. Give me 1 minute. I'm just hot. Come on. Back in a minute. Sorry about that. I was sorting out the fan, so I'll probably have to shout a bit. So yeah. And look for the best location for what you want to do there. For us, it was perfect. It was amazing. 100% perfect for what we needed, because we were mainly doing stuff on that side of Blackpool. But if you're going to Pleasure Beach, find a hotel that's close to Pleasure Beach within your budget. But for us, it was great. You had to pay for parking, but with the price of the hotel, didn't really matter. It was cheap. Gotta pause it for a minute. So, that's the hotel bit talked about. Now, the thing that I did, give me 1 minute. So, the thing that I did there was Madame Tussauds. That was amazing. 100% amazing. Would do that again. My mum thought it was a bit scary at first. I'm going to bring it closer. Yeah, my mum thought it was a bit scary at first. Mainly because she didn't know what to expect. But it was amazing. Loads of waxwork. You could do your hand in mould if you wanted to. Didn't do that. And it was totally worth it. If you're going, do it. Another thing I did that day was a Blackpool Tower. I would do that again. But next time I'll probably watch the 4D show. But that day I wasn't up to it. But you could either just walk to the back of the theatre, go out the other door, then you did wait for the lift to go up. So they didn't force you to watch it. Those doors were automatic, so you could easily go in and out. Yeah, but that was up to you. And if you did watch the show, there's loads of bubbles and the floor gets slippy. I didn't know that because there was a show before us and the floor was slippy and there were still bubbles. So, don't know anything else about the show. All I know is that it's 4D and there are bubbles and there might be water. That's all I know. But yeah, at the top, it was amazing. Nice and cool, the views were good. And that's all we did that day. The next day was the last day, and we checked out the hotel and we were going home. But the first thing we did was the sea life. I wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend Sea Life Centre in Blackpool. They said you can do it in 2.5 hours. We did it in less than an hour. It was that boring. We just walked right through. It was done. If you're gonna do a Sea Life place, go to Blue Planet or the Sea Life Centre in Rel, or maybe try one of the others in the country. But with the offer we got 3 things for the price of 1. So, didn't lose that much money, so yeah. So if you're gonna do that, go for that offer. Because in those offers, you can either have the circus and the tower, the circus and Madame Tussauds, or Madame Tussauds, the tower and the circus, or Madame Tussauds, tower and the circus. We chose the one with the sea life. And we saved a lot of money, and we wouldn't not pay to go in the sea life. So, but you might like it, but that's just my opinion. Some of you might like it. So, I would try it, but try it in that offer. Because you're getting value, but the other two things were good, and if one of them is crap, you got two good things out of it. And he got a Merlin card, use it. But I would not pay to go in just to the sea life. I wouldn't. But that's my opinion. We went to 2 chip shops there. One is one that's in Hull, think of Paps. I think. It's the best chip shop in Hull. And it was really good but expensive. And the place were big. Even the kids' meal side that I had, and they didn't like that I had the kids one, but whatever, was massive. If I had an adult one, I would have waited over half of it. But with the kids one, I waited less than half of it. So yeah, it was too big even for an adult. So why make it so big? And the other chip shop was one that was sort of hidden. It's a hidden gem. It was called, let me just look it up on my phone. Chip shop Black. It was Bentley's. Bentley's, they did gluten free. Everywhere we went to, they did gluten free, beyond my mum. Bentley was good. Food delicious. The sizes were just right, apart from on the way home. But we could have got one for both of us. But we need to learn from that. One large one is big enough for both of us, but we have a small appetite. But when we were there eating, the sizes were perfect. And the other chip shop we went to was, give me a minute. Give me 1 minute. Just need to look it up. I'm on my phone looking at the chip shop, just so you know. Papa's. The chip one I spoke to before, Papa's with the really large meals and stuff. Delicious, but too big. Too big, but delish. Seriously, I would have the food again. It was that nice. And we looked at some shops. I went to a crazy golf thing called the Wizard Hole or something. It was good, worth it, definitely. I would do that again when I go there. But I would do a few more stuff that's not big. Next time I go there, I might do the water park or Pleasure Beach. I'm going to do one of them next time, then next time I go I do the next one. Then the time after that I'm going to do the zoo. And yeah. I'm going to do all the things that they have there. And I'm definitely going to go again next year. It was something I would recommend to do. Mainly with an adult, be cheaper. With kids, it's great. You don't want to spend a lot of money. But if you're going with kids, expect to spend about 100 over like £1,000 probably. Just expect that. But if you can go, try and go when the kids are in school. Be very quieter. I would have done the race for life there if I'd known about it. And it wasn't windy. But I got a video signed up that night if I really wanted to do it, but it was really windy, so no point doing it. Trying to think if there's anything else to talk about Blackpool before I end this video. Because they're going to be in two parts, Blackpool Park, then Hot Weather Park. Anything else to talk about in Blackpool? There's Starbucks there, so that's amazing. But one day we couldn't work out where to go for lunch. Mainly because we didn't have that much time between the two activities, because you had to book them. Found a Starbucks, we had a nice meal. And they make it, Mum really liked their gluten-free cheese and bacon or cheese and ham sandwich that they do for people who can't eat wheat. And the rest of the time we went to like Bentley's and that chip shop. And that first night we found a really big Sainsbury's. I think it was Sainsbury's, where you can do nectar card. Whichever shop that got the nectar card, we found that. Bought a sandwich and stuff for breakfast and for food that night. But I got hungry again in the night. So the food was filling, but would not fill you for the whole night. So if you're going to do that, get a meal deal as well. That's just a recommendation. And the hotel was really confusing to go around. For us, we had to go up some steps, then along a corridor, down some steps, along another corridor, up some steps, along another corridor, down some steps. Then we got to the room, after gone up another set of stairs. It's a bit confusing. Nice hotel. I'll definitely stay there again. But it was just a bit confusing to walk around. That's the only thing. But quite a lot of hotels are like that, so. And that's all I'm going to talk about Blackpool. If you got any questions, comment them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching part 1. Bye.